Hey, everybody. John Miller, Abby Miller here. We are literally laying in the floor. I mean, this is cool. I mean, would you do this? Well, some of you do lay in the floor at church too. So, anyway, but we are doing our Bible study lesson for today for the big idea. And today is about a guy named Jeremiah and how God used him to speak to the people. And so I've already drawn some of the pictures, and Abby's going to help draw them now. So what you need to do right now is you need to go get a piece of paper, and you need to kind of make some boxes like this and number them 1 through 8. So the beauty of this is you can pause this video right now and go get it. Okay. So I'm assuming by now you've already done that. And now we're going to talk about these pictures and what they're about. Okay. So the first part of our story is that Jeremiah spoke to God, or Jeremiah spoke on God's behalf, and he told the people to love and obey only God and to stop worshiping idols. So he was telling the people to stop worshiping things that weren't God. And so this is what you're going to draw. You're going to draw a stop sign, okay? And so it's just like a cool octagon looking thing. So you're going to do a line like this, and then down at an angle, and then straight down, and then back at an angle, and then boom. And that is a stop sign. Okay. So you can draw that, and go ahead and show me your stop signs, people. Let me see what you got here. Yeah, those look great. Those are looking great. How about you, Abby? Boom. I like it. All right. Second part. God, here's the thing though. So the people didn't want to listen to Jeremiah, but God still loved the people and wanted to speak to them. So what he did is that he told Jeremiah to take a scroll and to write his words on it. So what we're going to do for this one is we're just going to do 2 long rectangle boxes, and we're going to draw little lines at the end of them, and you can write scrolls so that you know that they're scrolls. Okay, so go ahead and do that. You're going to draw like a big rectangle and a small rectangle, and then put lines on the end of them, and you can write scrolls, SCROLLS, or SC and rolls, right? Rolls.
Both the boxes or just one?
Just one. So let me see your scrolls. Come on, let me see them. Show them to me. Let me see yours, Abs. What do they look like? Beautiful. Okay. The next picture, I know this is a little uncomfortable at times. When the scroll was finished, Jeremiah had taken it to the temple to be read for everyone to hear. And at this time, some people listened very carefully. And so I drew a picture of me when Tim says something really just unbelievable. I'm like, looks just like me if I had curly hair. So what you're going to do here, one way to start is you just draw like a big U shape right here. And then you draw like a C on for his ears, and kind of do one backwards. And then you can just draw a little line inside of his ears, and then give him some curly cues up here at the top, just like Abby. Boom, perfect. And then what you do with these lines right here is you draw lines out from his ears so he's like listening. Okay, Abby, show him what you got. Let me see yours. Looks great. I pointed it the wrong direction. That is beautiful. All right, so the next part, one person was not happy. Any guesses who that was? No, me. It rhymes with never mind. I don't know. It was the king. I was going to say swing, but whatever. Okay. The king was angry, and there was a person listening, and he went and told the king, and the king was not happy. Okay. So we're going to draw an angry king. Okay. I'm not going to lie. Mine kind of looks like a turkey. Okay. So, so what you do here is like, go ahead, stop laughing, is you give him a crown right here. So like a big line, and it kind of looks like mountains. He is Mountainhead, the king of the mountains. And then what you do is right here, you do like a little Dorito nose. So it's like Phineas and Ferb, okay? And then you draw a line right here and a dot for his eyes because he's like this. You ever make that face at your parents? All the time, okay? Then you do a little sad face right here, okay? Ow, you just hit the king. Now he's sad. And then we're basically just doing like threes, okay? I don't know what happened to this 3. but it looks like a little hand. It looks like one of those gloves that you put on and blow it up. You know, yeah. So it's an angry king, and I would be angry if I had a face like this too. Okay, so show them yours. Very good, very
So much
good.
better.
It is so much better than mine. That hurt my feelings. Next up, the king got so mad that when he heard about these scrolls, he would cut them up in pieces as they were being read. So he didn't like what he was reading, and so he would cut them up and throw them into the fire. And so what happened though is that the king kept cutting them up, and the king didn't want them, and he threw them into the fire. But God told them to draw scrolls again, and this time to make sure that they need to listen to his word. So you're redrawing the scrolls, but bigger. Okay, so that's simple enough, right? So that's simple enough.
I had to do my thing.
So you're drawing big rectangle. And yeah, okay. Let me see. Let them see it, baby. Let me see all scrolls again. Good job. Good job. Now, what happened this time? So God told Jeremiah to write the words out on the scroll again, and God loved the people, and the people needed to know that God loved them and that they needed to listen to his words. But there was a new king who didn't, again, want to listen to the words that God had said. And so he did something really mean. He threw Jeremiah into jail. And so here's a cool picture. What you're going to do is you're going to literally do a J and then do a big line and go all the way down, okay? And then you're literally spelling out the rest of the word jail, so AIL, and you're giving this person eyeballs because apparently they have a really cool cowlick in their hair right here. What's so funny?
You have a cowlick.
I have two cowlicks, thank you very much. And then you draw a line down here, so they're in jail. You say it really scary. Jail. Did you just burp?
Maybe.
Oh my gosh, we're recording. Okay, it's just like we're in church right now. It's just like a typical Wednesday night. So show them your jail picture, baby. Very good. All right. Then the last thing is that what happened in this story, I haven't used that word in a long time. The sad part about this story is that a lot of the people didn't listen to God. So they threw Jeremiah in jail, and they weren't able to hear the words of God. And so they ended up having some tough times, and they went through some really suffering times. And so what you're going to do now is you're going to draw 3 people, however you want, with sad, not happy faces. Some of my people actually all 3 of my people look like their hair is on fire. That wasn't my goal, but there it is. So you can just draw big U shapes on each one here and give them sad faces however you want. Okay? What you got, baby? I'm still working. Let me see y'all sad faces. Not your real sad faces, but the actual drawing. Anybody got theirs? Good. Good job. Yes. Right. Okay. Right. And so now what we're going to do in this last box is you're just going to draw you're going to literally write God, G-O-D. So I didn't do a picture of this one because I just want y'all to do that. So write God. So G-O-D in all big capital letters. And this is why. So Abby, show them your picture there of God. Very good. So here's why I'm telling you that. It's important for us to listen to God. You see, God created us and he knows us best. And so what's happening here is that sometimes like your parents tell you to do stuff and you don't do it. You ever do that?
No.
Okay. And so the point here is that sometimes your parents know that, look, if you stick your finger in the electric socket, or if you put your hand on the oven, which I did when I was 5 years old, it didn't feel good. My parents told me not to do it, but I did it anyway. Did I say, woo, that felt great? No. I said, I did that thing. Like, when you hurt so bad that you
can't talk.
Yeah, that's what happened. And so these people didn't listen, and they went through some tough times. And if they would have only listened to God, it would have been a lot easier, a lot better. So it doesn't mean we're not going to go through tough times, but it's always better to follow God's instructions because he loves us and he cares for us and he knows what's best for us. So thank you so much for tuning in. as we've been drawing on the floor. Make sure you draw on the paper and not the floor. It's a little late for me to tell you that now, I guess. So we love you guys, and we really miss you, and we hope that you have a great rest of the day. Bye.